After more than 125 interviews from different states and reviewing about 400 hours of surveillance video footage, the FBI has released its report into the mass shooting that killed 9 people in Dayton 2 years ago. Thanks for joining us at 5:30. I'm Yolanda Harris. Andrew has the evening off. Now, the report says a battle with mental health issues contributed to the shooter's actions. Here's 10 TV's Bryant Somerville.
The FBI says 24-year-old Connor Betts was solely responsible for the 2019 Dayton shooting and was not directed by any organization, nor was he aligned to any specific ideological group.
It seems to be pretty much typical of what we see.
Harry Trombitis is retired from the FBI after more than 29 years working with violent crimes. He says statistically, in 81% of cases, at least one person knew the person responsible was on a pathway to violence.
Sometimes these indicators are very subtle, and you have to pay attention, and you look at the totality of information, the circumstances that are going on. Are they struggling in their lives? Are they having some issues? And are they starting to act out? Are there changes in their appearance?
According to the FBI's report, Betts had a history of mental illness, as well as suicidal and violent fantasies, and fantasized about mass shootings and serial killings. However, there were no warnings he intended to commit a crime, and there was no indication he discussed his plan with family or friends.
I think a lot of people get tired of hearing see something, say something. But this quite literally is what that is about.
Yeah, absolutely.
The report also highlights bystander fatigue, saying people likely didn't say anything because of their prolonged exposure to Betts's behavior.
So after a period of time, people have a tendency to go, sure, whatever you say.
Trombitis says he doesn't blame anyone for what Betts did, but that this serves as a reminder to always speak up. Bryant Somerville, 10 TV News.
Well, Betts was shot and killed by police less than a minute after that shooting began. Ethan Colley also pleaded guilty to having the gun involved in the attack and lying about it. He was sentenced to 32 months in prison back in February of 2020.